Hey guys, it's Phantom's X Listener here, back again with another Phantom's X Listener video. Excuse me. And today I bring you the 4-page script that I did for taking care of Donnie and Mike. And I decided to do an early morning recording because everything at my apartment is peaceful, thankfully. And yeah, just don't mind the noises in the background. It might be from the avenue or whatever highway from that's really close to my house, or it's either my grandmother actually, just moving around probably, because I'm not wearing headphones and my headphones sadly broke, so I'm going to have to record without them. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram, the Skateboarding server, wattpad, and songs that I use will be all in the description below. So, let's get straight into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. And now, see you guys at the end of the video. So, every time I record, I actually have to take my phone case off because I don't want you guys hearing the keychain dingling because it's really close to my speakers. So, anyway, Leonardo called you over to the hideout, and you answered the phone, and you said, "Hey Leo, what's up?" He said, "Hey, Mikey, and Donatello, they're sort of, I guess I could call it sick, but they're asking you and basically begging me the whole morning to call you. Would you mind coming over? I'm so sorry for the bother." He said, "No, it's no problem at all. Actually, you weren't bothering me. I don't have any plans either way." "Alright, I'll be there in 5, at least." You got a mini backpack ready and you went down without anybody noticing you. You went down to the sewers. You closed the hatch as always, and then Leonardo opened the door for you. Donatello and Mikey, they were both hanging out in Mikey's room. Donatello was swinging on a hammock, and Mikey was kind of on his computer just playing some games. You walk in there and you say, "Hello. So, what were you guys begging me to come over for?" Donatello was the first one to notice your voice. He got up quickly and went over there and gave you the tightest and most loving hug ever. You could hardly breathe, but you accepted the hug. He said, "Oh man, I missed you. Mwah." He gave you a kiss on the forehead and said, "We were begging Leonardo for you to come over. We just wanted to have a fun day with you. We faked sticks so sensei wouldn't, make us work or anything," said Mikey. Donatello let go of you and you said, "I'm sorry for the very tight hug. I did not mean to do that." Mikey said, "Of course he did." Donatello looked over at Mikey and he said, "Mikey." Mikey said, "What?" "You're in love with them so much. Can't stop talking about them. When did you guys start dating, huh? Week ago?" Donatello facepalmed himself. He was covered in blush and said, Yeah. Started dating a week ago. Just don't tell Leonardo or either Raphael about it. Alright. The secret is kept with me." He put one finger over his mouth and said, "Well then, listener, me and Donnie invited you over, or begged you to come over, so we could have long sleepover together kind of fish. Play cards, maybe a few games, go out. It's kind of a friend night." I was begging Donatello to have a night like this again, like we were kids yesterday. Mikey, I know, but I've been busy and stuff. Neither Leo or Raphael can, go out with you sometimes, and it can be very hard for me. But, as your brother, and as the one that's the most responsible, I shall have a fun night with you. Not in that way. Yeah. Maybe we shall start off with a list, or do you guys just want to go random? You chuckled and said, we can just go random. I don't mind what we do. Mikey was doing his happy dance and said, woohoo! I knew you would choose random. Because who likes doing things in order, actually? My opinion is boring. Just like Donnie plays like board games in order, like Monopoly. Ugh. My taste, I think we should maybe go to the fair and then after go get some pizza. It'll be nice, right? Agrees with me. You looked at Mikey and nodded. Then you looked at Donatello and you said, so, what do you think, Donnie? He said, fine. We can go to the fair. Just make sure to cover up, Mikey. You almost got us in trouble last time. Yeah, replied Mikey. I know. Well, this time. I just gotta find my orange hoodie somewhere. Not just the hoodie, said Donatello. The pants. Alright, said Mikey. You laughed your butt off, and Donatello looked at you and said, what? There's nothing to be laughing about. You sighed and sort of chuckled, and you said, pants? Since when do you wear pants? Donatello said, I've seen Leonardo wear pants quite a few times. Like, in a changing room, he wore, like, suit, cowboy outfit, even asleep to get his quote-unquote beauty sleep. He even wears pants. And he sleeps with a teddy bear. And then Mikey heard him say that he slept with a teddy bear, and so he yelled out loud, Leonardo sleeps with the teddy bear? Leonardo heard him from across the room, and he said, Donatello, my good twin brother. He stared at him with a death stare. Donatello said, oh God, did you just tell Mikey about me sleeping with my sweet, precious teddy bear? He pointed at him. Donatello said, I was whispering. It wasn't my fault that he has, like, I don't know, some sort of power to hear me whisper. Donatello, face palmed himself as Leonardo said, he's 2 inches away from you. How could he not hear you? Oh. He kind of fidgeted with his fingers and he said, oh, I didn't notice that. Time skipping, you guys were at the fair. Mikey was running around like a child that he is, and Donatello was trying to calm him down. After he actually calmed him down, you guys played some carnival games and went on some carnival rides. You guys got a lot of sweets and everything. Donatello got some prizes for you. So did Mikey. After the fair, you all went skateboarding. Donatello was teaching you how to skateboard. The romantic thing about it is that Donatello was actually holding you by the waist, and he said, so, put 1 foot here and 1 foot back. Then, with this one, you're going to basically glide yourself, let's say. Then, to get off the skateboard, you're going to have to stop yourself by either how Mikey does it, jumping off of it, or maybe like how I do it, I usually grab onto something. You know, here, try it yourself. If you need me, I'll be holding your hand, okay? So you try it out, you succeed. Mikey was cheering you on, and he said, hey, listener, And Donatello, you guys want to see me go off this ramp? Donatello said, Mikey, that's dangerous. That ramp is way too steep. He said, whatevs. I can do this. Just by one slight of a second, he slipped off and said, whoa, that is really steep. But the next second, he jumped off the skateboard into Donnie's arms and he said, okay, I'll listen to you next time. Donnie said, see, I was right. I'm almost always right. Without Leo always taking over the spotlight. Anyways, enough skateboarding. Sun's going down anyway. Should we head back already? Mikey said, boring. I like staying out at night. Donnie said, Mikey, you're young. Well, the night is young. We can stay out for a bit. When he said for a bit, you guys ended up staying out until dawn. You guys stopped at a gas station far from New York actually, and you got some drinks and snacks, and you guys just kept on running around, Mikey skateboarding, and just you and Donnie taking your time walking. And he said, so, you enjoying the sunrise there, sweetie? Too. I didn't know Donnie could have this much childish energy. I'm sort of tired, but we could get back to the hideout anytime. I just need to get my tracker to the van. The reception here is terrible. He said, shh, keep your voice down. He said, sorry. Mikey. He reached out to Mikey and he said, careful. You're going way too far. You're way too far from us. He said, alright. Can we head back home? Well, we're gonna sleep until noon. Mikey yawned, covering his mouth. He said, yeah, sure. There. I got my tracker to the van. It'll be here in about 5 minutes or so. Just wait. I'll drive you guys back. But I need to know, listener, are you willing to sleep with me, like we did when we first met? You stayed over. It was past midnight. Oh, okay, I didn't mention this part because it was behind the scenes. So after you got home on the first episode of meeting Donnie, you actually got quite bored. Your mother fell asleep and you went to the hideout. Who actually opened the door for you was Donnie himself because he couldn't sleep. And so you went over there and you guys shared a bed for the first time. So you agreed to his suggestion and Mikey said, ooh, I'll sleep on the hammock. Of course, it's my hammock. Donnie said, that's not what we mean, buddy. I'm going to sleep in my room with my partner. Fine, said Mikey. You go sleep with your partner in your room. Now go sleep with Mr. Tinkles. Okay, I don't know. I forgot the name of this teddy bear, but I'm just going to say Mr. Tinkles. You guys got to the hideout. Mikey went straight to his room. He was snoring already by how tired he was. Raphael came out of his room worried. You could see the worry in his face. He's just a big sweetheart. He looked down at you and Donnie and he said, where were you guys? I couldn't sleep. Neither did Leonardo, but I ended up telling him that everything was going to be okay and he went to sleep. But seriously, with Mikey, it would have been okay if it was just you two. Mikey is the youngest. You took a risk, Donatello. I'm not disappointed. I'm worried. Are you hurt? he cupped both of your guys' faces, looking around if there was any bruises, any rashes, or anything. Donatello said, hey, Raphael, we're fine. We're just gonna go to my room and sleep. Raphael had a small smirk on his face. Raising his eyebrow, he said, sharing a bed, I see. I'll be sleeping on the couch. If you need anything, go get some snacks in the fridge. By the way, I restocked your sodas. I didn't know which flavor you wanted, so I just got one of each. Raphael. Sleep well. Sleep well, you two. Lovebirds. He whistled and went back to the couch, sleeping with his little blanket. You two went to his room and he said, finally, privacy. Oh, and my good computer. You said, Donatello? You said, He was hugging his computer, his whole system basically, his whole PC set. And you were already in your pajamas all of a sudden, like it was in a second. You were sitting on the edge of the bed. He lets go of his PC and says, oh, yeah, sorry. It's just that I miss her so much. And, programming and everything, yeah. But anyways, I'll put my pajamas on if you don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna make this scene a little spicy, okay? Let's just say, how you guys had disguises on but you. He was, taking his pants off, and of course, there's nothing there. They're turtles. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe it's hidden in his shell somewhere, but I would not recommend looking at it. So, you saw the scratches on his back shell, and you said, wait, what was that? Getting up from your seat, you go behind him. Without him noticing, you touched his shell, which actually got his attention, and he shivered a little bit, tinting his face a little red. And you said, do you feel when I touch your shell or something? You just slightly rubbed it, and you said, yes, I can feel everything. Now, could you please stop that? Sensitive. You smirked a little bit and said, alright, big guy, I won't do anything. You took your hands off, backing up, and went back in bed. He puts on his pajamas. You saw his cute little turtle tail when he took his pants off. And when you were in bed, you heard kind of a thing moving around, let's say. Kind of in the sheets. You just heard, something like that. I can't make sound effects. And you said in the middle of the night, what's that? You lift up the blankets to see that Donatello's tail was actually sort of wagging, I could say. You chuckled and you went back to sleep with Donatello just hugging you and cuddling you. All for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My next goal is 3K. Maybe we can get there. Not rushing, but just saying that's my next goal. And yes, we will have a celebration to that. Thank you guys for all your donations, everything, your lovely comments, your comments replying to other people, not leaving them hanging because sometimes I can't reply, and some of you guys say that. Thank you so much for that. Just thank you for everything. Oops. And the songs I use, sometimes I get copyrighted, which sucks, but at least you guys can still watch the video. But sometimes it gets way too much copyrighted, not even age restricted. It gets copyrighted, and in some countries you can't watch it. One time it got restricted and you couldn't watch it in Russia for a little bit, a month. But anyway, my Instagram, wattpad, the songs that I use, and my Discord link server, I almost forgot, will all be in the description below. So if you're looking for the songs I use, don't comment it, just look in the description. And I hope you guys enjoy my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. It's going to be interesting, it's going to be funny, maybe it's going to be romantic, and answering your questions, which nobody has asked yet, but answering one of the questions you might ask. So you know how all of them are brothers, and if they all were in a relationship with you, that would be weird, because they're brothers. That means, well, not really. If you're in a polyamorous relationship, it doesn't really mean you're all dating each other. Look it up, because I don't have much time. So yeah, it's all going to be a separate relationship and separate series. Like, I did Donatello first because I thought I could do his voice, and then later on maybe I'll do Mikey or Leonardo, whatever you prefer. Just comment down below. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This was my morning recording, and maybe later I'll record a afternoon recording. Bye!